Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to do something really fun. We're going to do a Christmas mani, and this is the first one that I have done this season, so I'm super excited. I'm even more excited because I'm going to be using my own dips, so I'm going to be using Ritzy Dips again, so I'm really excited about that. So here's a couple things that we're going to be using. I've got some water decals here from Tipsy Dipsy, and then I thought I was going to use this black dip powder, but you'll see I ended up using gel polish. We are going to use Holly Berry from Ritzy Dips. We're going to use white caps, and then we're also going to use Rudolph, which is a really pretty red glitter. And then you'll see I end up using and trying out a clear powder from Ritzy. We are sampling and trying out our own clear powder to see if we like it. And then eventually we will have a clear powder for sale, so stay tuned for that. I thought that it came out really clear. I have a couple of people that will be testing it just to make sure before we actually sell it. But what I did here was I went ahead and just dumped Rudolph in the cupcake liner, and I'm going to go ahead and just dip my thumb, my pointer finger, and my pinky in this red glitter, and then we're going to go on into the white nail and the red nail with some of the decals. So stay tuned. I'm going to let you guys go ahead and watch along on this glitter dip, and I will be back. Alright, so now that I am done with the glitter application, here is where I'm going to go ahead and encapsulate the glitter with a clear powder. This is definitely a necessity, whether it's, our dip clear powder or any clear powder. Anytime you're using glitter or shimmer, you really should encapsulate in a clear color. So that's what I'm doing here. I am dipping it in the clear powder. It does look white, but I promise you it's not. It'll come out clear. So then after I do that, I'm going to go ahead and start on my middle finger, and I am going to use white caps as the white base to go underneath the snowflake. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys watch me finish up the encapsulation and then moving into the white nail. All right, so real quick, I did want to talk about white caps. It is a gorgeous white color. It does have a very, very light shimmer to it, and it's almost a purple blue shimmer if you can catch it in the right light. It's a really, really pretty white color. So it's not in my opinion like a stark white. I think it's more of like a milky white, but that's just my opinion. I think I do 3 dips of it here, and then you'll see the rest of it when I'm done. Okay, so now that I'm done with the white, I am just brushing off any excess powder. And then we are going to go into our ring finger. We're going to use Holly Berry, which is a super pretty red. Yes, it is part of our Christmas collection, but you definitely don't have to wear red just for Christmas or for any holiday. It really can be worn year round, but I'm going to just do, I don't remember, I think I do 2 or 3 dips of Holly Berry as the base color, and then you'll see in a little bit I'm actually going to use a gel polish, a black gel polish to hand paint the buffalo plaid. I really, really wish I would have had some type of, water decal or something that was buffalo plaid where I didn't have to hand paint, but in the end it came out okay looking. I was okay with it, but it would be much easier to have like a water slide to put over it. So I'm just going to finish up here with the Holly Berry, and then we are going to actually activate, buff, file, do all of that stuff before we move into the decals. So I'm just going to let you guys watch along with that. And then this tool right here is called an Ergo file. It is by Bonafide Beauty. They sell out of this one so quickly. It is definitely a must-have for your cuticles. I have used it in prior videos, but yes, it looks kind of weird, so I wanted to call it out. It is meant to go around your cuticles, and it gets you that perfect cuticle line. So here is what my nails look like after I have filed and buffed. I'm going to go ahead and rinse them with water, and then here's a little hack for you guys. Once you're done rinsing it and your nails are still just a little bit wet from the water, I take this glass cuticle pusher to go around my cuticles, and while your nails are still wet like that, the extra dip that could not come off around your cuticles just comes right off with this. I'm sure you could probably use like an orange stick or a toothpick or something, but man, this thing really helped step up my game after I got this glass cuticle pusher. I was like, well, you know, after I rinse my nails during this step, my cuticles are going to be wet again, so I'll just try to get some of that extra dip off. And it really helps. So that's just a little tip for you guys. All right, so now that my nails are buffed and filed and smooth, I'm going to go ahead and move into the gel polish. So I used to do gel nails before dip, so I had a whole case full of gel polish. So I am going to use this black shadow color from Gelish. It's just what I had on hand. It did kind of go on pretty sheer, which in the end is what I wanted, but I don't recommend doing it this way if you want a buffalo plaid style. I would recommend planning ahead and getting a water slide to go on it. That would just be much easier than hand painting. But I am just going to go ahead and just hand paint this black gel polish on here. I'm going to start with the vertical lines, and then I'll do some horizontal. I do end up cleaning up my cuticles, and then I cure it in the light, all of that good stuff. And once I'm done with that, I don't think I got it on video, but I actually after I was done curing it and getting rid of the sticky tackiness, I did put a clear coat over top. That way I could file and buff it again. So I don't think I got that on video, but I did end up doing that afterwards. So I'm gonna let you guys watch me sloppily hand paint this plaid on my ring finger. Alright, so now it is time to move on to the Snowflake water decal. So Tipsy Dipsy has these, and she actually includes this cute little how-to instructions with it, which is really nice for people that have not used it before. So the first step said to remove the plastic sheeting. It does say you're going to need water and a paper towel, and then scissors. So I decided I wanted to use this snowflake right here. So I went ahead and just cut it out the best I could. My scissors were a little bit big. I would probably recommend nail scissors to get around those little small places, but I didn't have any. I've never used any. So these work just fine, but it would probably be easier with smaller scissors. And then it says once you've cut it out to kind of, I just grabbed it with tweezers here and dip it in for about 20 seconds or so. I think I ended up letting mine go around 25 or 30 seconds. And then when you squeeze it between your fingers, it should start to pull off, and you'll just grab it with the tweezers and place it on your nail. So it came right off, and I'm gonna place it on my nail. I did not get it perfect the first time. This was my first time doing one, so I didn't know what to expect, but I was able to, after it kind of dried a little bit, I was able to just move it around on my nail and line it up exactly how I wanted it. So this is me trying to figure it out. I eventually figured it out, and it was pretty simple. And I was telling Lexi, the owner of Tipsy Dipsy, that I'm now addicted to water decals. They are really fun and such an easy way to like spice up a manicure. So if you guys want to try some, she has some on her site, and they're really cool. So now that I have that on there, I am actually gonna, it says to blot it with a paper towel to dry it off, but I did that off camera so you didn't get to see it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put my dip base coat on, and I'm gonna encapsulate the snowflake in clear powder. It does say you can go ahead and use gel top coat, or you can encapsulate with clear dips. So her instructions were very helpful. I had no issues with it. So once I'm done with the clear coat, I do end up brushing it off with my toothbrush, and then I end up activating it and filing and buffing it. I did not get the filing buffing on camera, but I did all of that to make it nice and smooth. And then we will go in with our top coat in just a little bit. Alright, so after the activator, you want to let it dry 2 minutes. Wipe your nails really, really well with a lint-free cloth or paper towel, and you can go in with your top coat. So as always, I am using my double dip. I love, love, love their entire liquid system. I recommend them to everybody. I've never had any issues with them, and they are always, always so shiny. So top coat here. I was very impressed. This was my first time using our clear powder. I was very impressed with it. I was able to see every piece of the glitter. I didn't see any bubbles. So I'm really excited about that. More to come on that if we end up going with this one that we're using. But if we do, we will have that announced soon. So if you're not already, go ahead and follow us on Instagram and Facebook. It is Ritzy Dips. And then on Facebook, it's Ritzy Dips Community Group. We would love to have you over there. We have such a good group of girls over there. We're all super interactive, and it's so fun seeing you guys all get your orders in. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up the top coat here, and then we are going to finish off with cuticle oil. So as always, I'm going to finish off with my Grimes Ridge, and I went with Pine Forest this time to go with the theme of my Christmas mani. Yes, my nails don't match. That's pretty normal for me. But I'm going to go ahead and rub that all in, and I will post a picture of the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!